Alright, back. Now I can hear the... I still don't hear the music in No Man's Sky, maybe just because no music is playing when you're inside the ship, although that is odd. Usually there's always music in this. Let's get our little ship and fly outside as a second test. Chiro says, "Dear gods of the electronics and goddess of silicon, please bless us of smooth computer run." Indeed, oh, ship just arriving as we're leaving, as we're departing. Another thing that happened is there was a Windows update. I had a Windows update. Maybe that broke something. It's so weird to have No Man's Sky without a music playing. Look, general options. Oh, I think music's starting. The music is playing. Hello, Sheepa! I still hear it as an applause. I can't hear it, but I think you can hear it, right? Let me start better points as well. So I can't hear it, but you can hear it. So we're just going to have to... I'm gonna have to just figure out what the heck's going on with OBS monitoring. Oh, that was loud. Later. Thanks for dropping by, Sheepa. Apologies for the radio silence the past few days. I had we had a couple of old friends visiting, and we hadn't seen them for a long time, and so we just spent some time away from the computer, doing a little bit of camping, a lot of talking, drinking some beers, smoking some weed, eating food, and just taking time to catch up. I should have... Well, this week I should have a schedule set up again. And I should have a status thing. But I appreciate... I know. I know, unacceptable. I should have at least put a notice. Another thing, we got a record player set up here, so you're listening to records. It was really chill time, and I totally dropped the ball, disappearing. Is this our current position? Current location. Okay, I think we do have enough fuel to get to Dawagu Aishe. 4 weeks left for us to complete this expedition. All right, let's do it. Hyperdrive has no fuel. That's what we were trying to do before. Yes, thank you, Stream Element. It is the 15th today, right? Happy Ferragosto. What do we need for the hyperdrive fuel? I thought I had... We need a hypercore. Can I build one of those? Warp cell, hypercore. I need a storm crystal. That's what we wanted. Now I remember. So we have to go outside of our ship, and we have to find a storm crystal. Let's go ahead and pin that. I'll click X to pin. Storm crystals occur naturally on planets with extreme weather and can be harvested during an active storm. Locate storm crystals using the analysis visor. So we actually have to go down to the planet. That planet we were at a little earlier, that we had the big worm that smashed us. That I think had extreme weather. So maybe we just head over there. Go into a processor bream here. Get into a cannoli thing. Cannolo volante, the flying cannoli, getting ready for takeoff. We are off. Frostbound planet. High sentinel activity. Find storm crystal, progress 0 of 1. We're gonna find a couple of them because we need 2 more jumps. This planet, the tainted planet, had storms. And there's also these space crystals. I thought that maybe we could get them from these things. Nope, got gold instead. This odd looking space ball that's a space station. There's this one here. A parched planet. And there's a giant one right below us. A noxious planet. Maybe let's just go to this noxious one. Yeah, I haven't watched Spaceballs for a long time. Should I move myself out of the way here? Do this. I'm so glad that No Man's Sky music is working though, because I thought I was going crazy. Didn't stream a few days, you start going nuts. You think this really work like that? Did Twitch really allow 10 tags that you can create yourself instead of just the custom ones that they invent? Or am I going nuts? Maybe we're going crazy, it's the off stream. Yesterday I was pretty hungover. Ooh. Try to get these things. You can see the orbit lines on these things. What are those orbit lines? That's interesting. Alright, let's get down on the Terminator here. The annoying thing about me not being able to hear the better points thing is that I won't know. I mean, unless I'm looking at the chat. I'm generally looking at the chat once in a while, often. But I won't have a sound cue to say that someone redeemed something, so that's very annoying. I want to fix that. It might have been my Windows update, it might have been, now I don't think it's my USB hub. Are these enemy ships? What kind of ship is it? Don't think so. Don't seem to have some sort of long-range scanner on my ship to detect what kind of ships they were. I know, it's like when something happened in Windows, especially after an update, I'm likely to blame the update, you know, because I didn't change anything. I did plug in a USB hub, but I don't think a USB hub would cause issues of. I mean, it could. I don't know. It looks a little bit of green down there. Ooh, and look at this thing. There's something over here. Someone's base? I think it's someone's base we found. Keep going. We require a storm crystal. Very psychedelic looking planet. Let's just land around here. take some ferrite dust since we need this for so many things. So metallic, all the talk in this. Lots of robots.
Toxic protection falling.
I'm a little cold today. There's a cold wind coming from the... I'm gonna close this window. What up? Cold wind coming from the east. Fall has arrived here in Michigan, here by the Great Lakes. Fall is here. Mystico, how's it going, man? And Futura Light says, have you finished making your outdoor pizza oven yet, Tex? No, that's in the future, but that's in the plans. And if that happens one day, we will have a some sort of party here that everyone is invited to, and we're gonna have pizza. That's we're making a list of Sentinel drone investigating shit. Where's my ship? We're making a list of things to do, and then we're gonna prioritize based on what is most important. Oh shit, where is it? Stream is sponsored by Windward Farm. Homemade cheese and butter. Eventually. Oh shit. All right, we have a problem. Farm to table indeed, Raz. Exactly. They cover behind my ship like in those 1980s movies that the police guys, they take cover behind their car, you know, behind the car door usually. Oh! There's those little repair bots. They make a little shield. Get away from my ship, you mechanical abomination. When you open your restaurant and farm, let me know. I'll become your Juan and do it all. You know what, Raz? Juan. You'll be Raz. Put some wasabi on it. Apparently chefs are really hard to find right now here in Michigan. So they're offering loads of money for chefs. You know someone who runs a oh man, let's get out of here. Who runs an upscale restaurant in Grand Rapids. Starship Interceptors? Shit, this is all new to me. Alright. Let's go. Jeez. dogfights too now. Don't tempt me, Hyper. I can put you in touch, man. It's in Grand Rapids. Apparently really hard to find chefs right now. I'm gonna go back to my ship because I'm down to half hour and these guys are behind me. Can't look behind me. I know, it's a pilot chef, how's that? Here's a business idea, you Oh, and Futura, you're a bartender, man? Oh, that's right, you are a bartender, right? You work as a bartender, we could open up our own thing. I mean, people often tell us, you know, because we like to cook, Amber and I, especially Amber, who loves cooking, and people often say, why'd you guys open a restaurant? But it's so much work, you know. So much work. I like cooking for myself or friends and stuff, but for customers, and especially if you have an annoying customer. Copy that. Shit. My business idea, Raz, is you get an airplane, you fly people somewhere wild, and you cook a camping meal. Kind of like those TV shows that they send them to like some remote area, and they have to, and they say make up a spaghetti al pesto in like in the Bahamas, and where there's no basil, there's no pine nuts, and you just have to improvise and do your best. Restaurants are an insane amount of work to run and maintain, but worth it in the end after a couple of years running. You need a couple of years to get it profitable. And I know another guy who owns a couple of restaurants in New Jersey. And he does well with them. Cheers says, I happen to know my work around restaurant ops. I've written SOPs, policy procedures, I've done P&L, balance sheet, and do project budgeting, forecasting, some design. The good old days for artisan restaurant hotel. That is nuts, man. Well, here you go, Futura and Raz. Maybe the two of you together, you know, we just, I don't know what's your travel, I know it's hard to travel these days, but you know, with remote stuff, but... And there's all the borders on the maps on this, on Earth here. So that's another challenge, but I guess you'd have to pick a place. And, you know, first you'd have to meet up and see if you get along. That's the most important thing, you know, when you're starting a business together with anybody. And then once you confirm that you get along, you write down a contract or something to make sure that if there's disagreements, you have a piece of paper you agreed on, and then you put your skills together and you make something that's greater than the sum of its parts. The Gestalt. It's very... What for a kid? Yeah, that's the thing. It's not only the arm and the leg, but it's all the documents and stuff, you know. But if you want me to put you in touch with, I know that you can make a hell of a lot of money with, and especially right now, the pandemic. It's much harder to find workers, both in bars and restaurants. So it's a booming job market, really, from what I hear from my friends who are in that market. And if if you want, I can put you in touch with people. You'd have to move to Michigan or to New Jersey. I don't know about if they're looking in New Jersey, but they have a lot of staff there. But I do know that here in Michigan... oh. These guys are everywhere, these Sentinels, huh? Yeah, again? Alright. Just hide from there. I'm not gonna go on a ship chase again. Jir says over here a lot of companies are halting their recruiting because of the post-quarantine boom. And I don't mind the sound of that. Let me have a reason what I need to do to move to Jersey. Alright. New Jersey, yeah, he lives, this friend of ours, the guy owns a couple of restaurants there. Really nice people. And I can get in touch and see if they're hiring. And these Sentinels, they don't like us destroying the environment of these planets. Oh, right. Wait. Just apply for the Jersey Shore house. And Raz says, in future, a decade from now, you see me with a lot of hair products, tanned, buffed, and I change my legal name to Chad Haley from New Jersey. I can't hear the applause because my audio monitor is fucked, but you can probably hear it. Giuseppe. Giuseppe. Jeez, look at all this sodium. So yellow. I'll take it. Tanned, buff, lots of hair products. Don't forget, like, to get an Instagram account and, you know, put all the right hashtags and stuff like that. Jersey Life, hashtag Jersey Life restaurant business or something. That's why it was so yellow here. There was like 2 million little sodium planties. Oh, come, get away from here, you little infernal robot. I like that it has a little booster in the back. This thing. It's a Sentinel. It's a Borg thing that's making sure that we're not just destroying everything. You know, we need some of those on planet Earth right now, actually. That's probably coming. You know, drones that will make sure that you're doing as you're told, and if not, they'll open fire. Russ says, gotta get suntan in Speedos too and be greasy. Yeah, you're gonna have to spend some time down in Florida, probably Florida as well. That will be your orientation. You have to have a couple of months of orientation in Florida with Speedos. You know. No man, not chatty enough. Just use the tanning bat or tanning sprays. Now, apologies to anybody called Chad here, but it is it's such a loaded name, you know. Oh, that's perfect then. Yeah, friends, you said you spent some time in Boston, was it? If I remember correctly. Giga Chad. Alright, you pest. Kill a hill. Ooh, this thing. Some sort of turtle. I'm not the first one to discover this, am I? No, it was discovered 2 weeks ago by Sickmade1 playing in a console. Oops. It doesn't seem very stormy, this spot, so let's just head back to the ship and go somewhere else. 15 month-ish. Was it a job? A good friend that taught me introductory to Python lives in New Jersey. There you go. Some people call New Jersey the armpit of America. I had decent times there. I mean, it is very industrial, you know. That's probably why it's sometimes known like that. Exchange student? Cool. You know they have exchange students here in the farm I'm living at now? They currently have one from Italy, from Sardinia, and they have another one coming from Spain. But usually they have, you know, young people. Not that you're not young, but usually, you know, like teenagers and stuff like that. And one of them, this guy that works here, he was an exchange student like decades ago, and he ended up staying, not going back to live where he came from, and became like basically one of the main people in the farm. But if you like, you know, if you like city life, Grand Rapids isn't. It's probably between like 300 and 500,000 people. So it's not a. It's a city. It's not a big city, but hello, little one. You could be Dusima. Alright, let's go to an... It doesn't seem stormy enough, this planet. We're looking for a storm crystal to in order to charge up our jump drives on the freighter. Having trouble finding it. Sure says, I've prepared a city life in the past. As I grow older, I just need a dive bar near my place and a fast internet and okay computer. I consider myself happy. Same here, Futura, same here. That's pretty much me right now. And there is a bar about a minute away by car here. If you ride a bike, it's like, I don't know, 5 minutes. Depends how fast you pedal. There's another bar that's about 10 minutes drive. That's a real dive bar. You'll probably meet, you know, Harley Davidson aficionados over there and stuff like that. But yeah, I've had my long bar nights and days. I'm pretty happy living in a rural place. Good internet is important. You know, space, time. No, totally, yeah. I mean, I think about driving because everyone drives here, you know. I haven't had a car. I had a car for 1 year of my life that was under my name, and then I sold it when I moved away from Italy. And well, I didn't sell it. Right, basically my mom took it. But now living here, in winter especially, you're gonna need to have cars apparently. But yeah, I can't just walk. I can't just take a bicycle. I love walking because it's all photographing, you know. Bicycle. I love bicycles as well, but with bicycles it's harder to photograph. Yeah, my mom took it. Well, no, I mean, it wasn't my dad had bought the car, you know. Here in the States, the industrial car complex wants everyone to own a car from 16 onwards. You know, you can go to war, you can kill some people. You can own a car when you're 16 and drive like a maniac after you practice in Grand Theft Auto. But you can't have a beer until you're 21. Very odd. So what happens? People have beers anyway, even though they're not supposed to, because you know what young people do when you tell them they're not supposed to do something. And then instead of just having one beer, they have like 20, and then they either crash their car or... I know there's storms in this planet because we've been here before. I think you can get storm crystals sometimes from these space debris, but they're saying that we have to go into a planetary storm. So let's get this in here. We had planetary storms in this before, in this planet. Having a car here in Jakarta is really impractical. Heavy traffic jams happen with my motorcycle, though it can be very hot and very humid. Yeah. And traffic jams is nothing I hate more than traffic jams. You know, it causes rage in people. And it just, you know, a lot of people here in the States, they spend like, I think, I don't know, like a quarter of their lives in a car that they have, at least since the 1970s or so. Let's park by this nice little, let's go a little bit over yonder over there, because there's this nice sunset. I commuted for 1 year to a job in a car in Italy. And after that, I promised myself I'd never do that again. And I haven't. So, I really don't care what I need to do to not have to do that. I'd rather live on the street than have to commute by car to a job. Over. Alright, let's go. Jesus. That worm thing again. A tainted planet. I prefer commuting here as well. Love taking trains, can zone out and don't really have to focus. Oh yeah, just commute. Yeah, because driving, you know, it's dangerous. You have to like pay attention. You might crash, and you have to worry about all this, not just yourself hurting someone else. It's just stressful. There must be an easier way to find these crystals, the storm crystals. Maybe you can just go to the space station and try to trade for one. They would have them there. Cargo drop. Yeah, I like daydreaming and zoning out. I've liked it since I was a kid. The teachers at school didn't like it, but I like it. I still like it. We'll hang out a bit here, see if a storm comes. Buried cachet. Might as well go for those. Subterranean relic. Let's do it. Ross says I fell asleep once on a bus after school. Didn't wake up to 3 or 4 stops. I've done that. I did it in London once. I was doing like a job, sort of internship in a company there, And it was the guy. There was this guy in the company that always took us, the interns, out to drink a bunch of beer, and so I got in the. Let's just back. And I went to the. I got in the train. And I didn't wake up until I just passed out. But I was lucky because my stop was the last stop, so I woke up. I had a train conductor or something woke me up, shook me awake. Yeah, I woke up at the end of the bus depot. Yeah, pretty common, I think, right? There's that buried cache. There's one there. Buried technology module. Go to that one. Ooh, that's a scary looking thing. Blood scenario. What was that discovery thing? Log. Basically, maybe storm crystals are just the dihydrogen crystals. Little dragon dinosaur thing. Whoa. Right here. Buried technology module. Terrain manipulator activated. Under here. Alright, let's go. If you can dig a hole with that gun thingy, could you return the materials onto the ground and make a mound? Yes, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna dig a hole. Here's the buried technology module. Salvage data. Silicate powder, more salvage data. And now I can switch, I can click the middle mouse button and I can go create. Or I can click it again, I can go flatten, or I can go restore. And then it actually restores what you did, which is pretty cool. Is that awesome? You make a mountain high enough to reach the upper atmosphere? We could try. Let's get to the top of this thing. Never spent much time experimenting with this, but this is the sort of stuff I like to try, like basically to break the game. Four weeks to finish the expedition. We have to get a move on. We're just screwing around, of course, but hey, that's my favorite things to do in video games. Let's try. Let's see how big we can make something. Alright, create. I bet there's a limit on the height. No comments, please. No, that's fine. Sure, I don't mind. I like crazy ideas. Oh. It's letting me do it. Getting pretty high. Maybe we can get to the atmosphere. I mean, I'm... Oh, shit! Oh. Look at that. I think instead of doing it here, though, we should find the largest mountain. There are fall damages. Should find eventually. I'll put that on the list of things to try. No Man's Sky. Can you get to? I'll put that on the game goal. Build something that gets at least to the clouds and preferably out of the atmosphere. And we'll try it again at some point. All right. Right now I want the storm crystal. I can't find the bloody storm. Let's get this cache, and then let's head back to the ship and let's go to the space station and see if we can trade to a storm. Where'd the buried technology go? Here it is. Buried cache. Knowledge stone, buried mineral formation, and buried cache right here. Oh. Mineral record. Eliyot. Restored like a good space citizen. I forgot to say I'm cooking, I'm making dinner. Copy that, Sheepa. I'm getting hungry. It's almost lunchtime here. There's probably gonna be some leftovers I'm gonna make for dinner. I'm not sure yet. For lunch. Alright, knowledge stone and buried mineral formation. Let's try both of them. Buried mineral formation. Let's tag it. Glowing mineral. What was that? More diet. have to build that thing that I can beam stuff to my ship from. Let's get rid of this junk metal. A repair kit, interesting. A highly useful piece of survival technology, the repair kit allows damaged equipment to be quickly and efficiently restored to working order. While repairing a piece of technology, the repair kit can be applied to any damaged subcomponent in place of the usual requirements. Ah, that is useful. And salvage data, the salvageable heart of some ancient technology and unreadable in its current form. These data banks can be spent in a construction research unit and used to research new construction blueprints. That's useful as well. The mineral record, a fragment of discovery data from planet Tsukai 34S1 concerning local minerals. Let's analyze the data. We did it. That made it disappear from our inventory. We can do that as well to sometimes to get rid of stuff in our inventory. Just press E on some of these things and it analyzes it, whatever, and then thanks for the lurk, Raz, and have a good one, sir, and have a good one, Futura. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have lunch soon too. I do want to get this this storm crystal before I go though. Learn the Viking word for Viking. Alright. Let's head to the space station and see if we can trade for a storm crystal instead of waiting endlessly here. Dense carbon, often useful and needed. Some more of these, thank you. Back to the ship. Let's go to the space station and see if we can trade for a storm crystal. Let's go. Oops. Object of interest. Trade frequency, nice. How do I Upgrade module acquired. Venture beginning station upgrade with E. How do I trade? Where did he go? Switch the view, maybe the other view will give me a better idea. Hyperbowl Leprechaun. I think that's the trading ship. Where is he? Did I lose him already? I didn't see any on-screen prompt about how the process to communicate with that ship, so maybe I think we can find a storm crystal in a space storm as well. If we found one of those, let's go in those rings over there. Try that quickly. Oh dear.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Here. Come on. Shit. How do I repair the ship?
Technology recharge.
Got one. There's another one coming, or is that a friendly? Why do those combat music always have drums? I guess the drums of war. Colorful like the rest of the game, the space combat. Sort of basic, but workable. One of us! Let's head to the space station. Oh, actually, let's keep heading to that ring. So we're pretty close to it.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
I'm using a mouse and keyboard, Matt. I mean, this game is, the controls are it's the one thing in this game that one of the two things in this game that bug me a little bit is the controls are quite simplistic. I mean, it's a game that's out for a lot of different platforms, including coming out for the Switch soon. So, kind of, I think they having to support all those platforms simplifies the control system a little too much for me. But still enjoyable. Just like the exploration aspects and just the visual and oral character of this game a lot. Yeah, it's there was a mod. The game is moddable, and there was a mod to implement a Newtonian flight model. And I tried it a bit, and it did feel better. It was still kind of clunky, but I don't know. It's been ages. I don't know if the mod's been updated or. There's something flying near me. Oh yeah, ship. But I'm impressed that they've kept adding to the game, and it's looking pretty good now. The amount of stuff they've added to it. Good place to get lost in a video game space dimension for a while. I thought that these are space crystals. I guess not. Storm crystals. Alright, let's just go to the space station. Let's see if we can buy a storm crystal there. You know, I never played Freelancer. I always heard so many good things about it. Maybe I should try it. Like, probably get it to run in Windows, right? Windows 10. I heard many good things about that game. Was that the last project that the Star Citizen guy, Roberts, whatever his name, Chris Roberts did for Star Citizen? Incoming message trade. How do I reply to the message? How do I reply to the trade message? X E P. How do I reply to the hailing message? Which was the wing commander ones. I thought he had done Freelancer too. Maybe not. I'm gonna look up how do you I like the wing commanders. I finished one of them. I forgot which one it was, but it had its own charm. One of my favorite space games from that era was TIE Fighter. That was a great game. Storm crystal, please. Can't upgrade my suit any longer. Anymore. Exocraft. No, I don't even have one of those. Starship research. Maybe this guy could sell me a storm crystal. Or is it only like upgrade stuff? I think. Oh, here you go. No. Yep. Infra knife. Launch efficiency and speed. Starship maneuverability and speed. Let's try that.
Product received.
I haven't even installed any technology on this. How do you actually install it? Here, launch thrusters. I have a rocket launcher. Use G to change weapon mode. Press. I didn't even realize. I forgot that I had that. My favorite ever open world space game was Hard War. I wish someone would remake it. Hard War. I never played it. There we go. Spinach carrots, shortly grilled, spiced potatoes served with rendang sauce based on coconut milk, finished with good old hamburger. Holy mackerel, Sheepa, you're making me hungry. That sounds good. Hard War, huh? Open world space game. When was that from? Let's take a quick look at Hard War. Let's take a quick little look at Hard War. $1998. Wow. I seem to remember the name. I never played it. Yeah, it looks like kind of like the Wipeout typography. Any plans for Hard War 2? Cool. To be fair, making it made me more hungry. That's good. Now you get to eat it, no? How the hell do I install these upgrades? Okay, I pulse engine module, so maybe I have to go to pulse engine. Would make sense, you know. I'm so smart. Pulse engine. How can I upgrade it? Whoa. Music just changed.
Technology recharge.
HyperTextHero, the Undaunted survived what? 72. I thought it would be on a log, whatever just appeared, but Use the quick menu to send a signal to the space anomaly. Byte Beats Library? What the heck is that? Custom track? Interesting. Find music as well. Just get so lost in this game. Okay, X. Okay, we looked at utilities, it wasn't there. Creature is not gonna be there. Summon vehicles, is this it? Anomaly? Nonavolanta, Exocraft, Freighter, dismiss Freighter, select other ship. Nope. Gestures, photo move, recharge equipment. God, like, totally created this myself. Yeah, we are gods, you know. Install technology. I bought the thing. I can't do it. Hold up, be right back. I don't know what. Apologies for the. Let's take a break there. I don't know why I can't install this technology module. I bought it. I guess it's in my inventory somewhere. We just have to. Maybe I had no inventory space. Is that what happened? Thanks, Sheepa. Oh man, you made me hungry, and now I'm looking for this bloody thing and getting lost here. Let's just go multi-tool research. I think down here there's ships that show up and you can trade with them. I don't know if there's a way to. Oh, the all-seeing eye, scary. I don't know if there's a way to. Here's one. There's a way to buy a storm crystal for someone, or you have to find it yourself. I'm trying to shortcut it, and this thing says cannons. I'm trying to shortcut it, make a shortcut, and buy it from someone. Metal plating, wiring, loom. I'm gonna buy a couple of these because I know that these are. How much money do I have? I have plenty of money. Buy a couple of these. I know these are. Need to use them sometimes for. Let's back up on microprocessors too. So. Nothing. Mathematician entity. Station terminus teleporter. Space station on planet. Where it teleports you to. Cartographer. Or the space anomaly to access upgrades and blueprints in space. Summon the anomaly from the quick menu. So I think I have to be in space for that. Talk to this envoy. Never talked to one of these guys before. Envoy of the Merchant Guild. They don't seem particularly interested in trading with me, so I guess I have to join that guild. Mission agent. What is local missions? That's interesting. Fearless confrontation. Hunt low-level pirates. 08 sentinels. Take a photo of a strange world. A planetary harvester. Wow. I have to join the mercenaries guild. There's so much stuff here. Okay, how the heck we're gonna join those? Five-dimension Taurus.
Product received.
My gold is not in high demand. Let's sell this stuff. go this.
Units received.
Star shield battery.
Units received.
Go that. That's fine. Offer a gift. Accept it of gratitude. I learned a Viking word for death. Okay, kind of aggressive looking sounding characters here. I learned a word for give. I learned learning a bunch of Viking words. I guess the Viking space station. All right, let's go outside. Let's get into the space anomaly. Let's try to access that space anomaly, and then we'll see if we'll go find another planet to go to try to find this bloody storm crystal. This thing too. Station core, flight path, and landing overseer. Forged passport, restore standing. Or input override code, station override. That's interesting. Alright. Space anomaly, let's see. Oh, it's a starship communicator. That's how I would respond to hailing. Ships. Silly of me to have forgotten that. Wow, this is weird. Trippy video game this. Here. We'll speak of Nada and Polo. I think this is part of the main mission. Space anomaly, yeah. Nada and Polo's journey through time and space continues at a pace only they understand. They remain in touch and will happily come to visit any location I bring to their attention. Okay, and we have to purchase technology blueprints or new base parts aboard the anomaly. And then you undertake missions with other travelers from the Nexus or exchange discoveries and rare products for nanites. Alright. Yeah, totally. It looks like a virtual... It looks... I mean, it's so nuts, this. This is so trippy. Look at that. Wow. I'm now converted to a byte. Byte of Y. Great exotic items from Quicksilver. Oh, Quicksilver I think is the... It's like... something that you can... Collectibles from the exhibition, I guess. From the expedition, I guess. But I'm not gonna do that. Speak of Nada and Polo. Nada means nothing in Portuguese. There's stairs, can I go higher? There are doors. Could be a bit. Oh, that's true. Just a little bit. Not a byte or a megabyte or a gigabyte. Oh. Whoa. Priest entity Nada. I'm gonna come talk to a priest? We're gonna confess or what? Welcome home, traveler entity. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same. Nada does not joke. Polo is always being busy. Little improvements. Have a Polo mint. Here they are optimizing and enhancing. With all the time we have, Polo entity can fix many things. Okay, I guess we'll talk to Polo. This is Nada. Where's Polo? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Is Nada Polo and Polo is Nada? I like that they call them iterations. Oh, here it goes. This is what I needed to... Oh, these are exocrafts. No. Exactly, yeah. Well, it's because it's just a bunch of, you know... a bunch of bollocks, if you ask me, Sheepa. Priest entity nothing. Where's Polo? The one's here, there's another one, I think, or is that the only one? Is he the same thing? Nada and Polo, he's the one? There's only the cat is a god. What are these heathens even talking about indeed? I think these missions are meant to be for multiplayer. I'm not gonna initiate one of these now. They are not far, just top of the stairs, so both of them are there. Oh, here it is. Here he is. Polo. Do you remember Nado or I? You know you're always welcome on our little home. Let's ask about the anomaly. Let's also ask them about Atlas Station's coordinates. Oh, maybe that's the Atlas Pass we need. And black hole coordinates. Of course, friend, the whole galaxy for you, just for you, must see it all. Alright, I think that was what I needed to do. And now purchase technology blueprints or new base parts aboard the anomaly, undertake missions for our travelers. Okay. Or exchange. Okay. So now they want me to purchase stuff. I've talked to these people. I've spoken to them. What do I need to do now? He looks well versed in herbalism. Egg sequencer. The heck. Helios, the god of the sun. Got some data, and I have to purchase technology blueprints. I had seen it somewhere. Oh, I forgot where it was. Down here, maybe? Sodium nitrate. This is where you install the technology? I'm quite confused. Purchase technology blueprints or new base parts aboard the anomaly. Okay, let's try to find where the heck I had found a trader somewhere. Going round and round. Maybe it was over here. Ah, it's over here. Okay. Starship Research Construction Research Station. All right. Now we learn how to build a cylindrical room. A door is always useful. And for privacy and stuff like that. Holo door. Elegant holographic door which allows quick access to any structure while regrading the temperature toxicity of the interior. Let's do it. Sufficient salvage models. Alright. Purchase technology blueprints or new base parts. Oh, here we go. Atlas Pass V1 access cards. Provides access to low-level restricted areas and outpost systems. Costs 150 nanites, and I need copper and microprocessor. So copper we're gonna have to go get. Microprocessor I think I can build. No, I need bloody carbon nanotubes. Well, let's build those. There's the microprocessor. I'm gonna need copper, right? Oh, got it. Oh no, I just learned the formula. But to actually craft it, I'm gonna need copper and then cadmium. Alright. Okay, well that's progress. Luckily we have all these nanites, which is we learn from what we get from completed missions and scanning stuff in planets. Wow, look at all the stuff we're unlocking. Lubricant. Thermic condensate. Portable reactor, oh yeah. Cryogenic temperature. Do it. Liquid explosive. Advanced agricultural product. Oi, Rabofo Apollo, vem aqui. I have a lot of nanite clusters left. Oh. Hooray, progress! I know some amount of stuff. Wow, this video game is just a bunch of clicking and reading and interspersed by the light is all weird right now. I'm gonna have to take a break for lunch, people. This is way too much. Still says purchase technology blueprints or new base parts. How the hell do I purchase technology blueprints? Exoscraft research, maybe here? I don't even have an exoscraft though. I don't know. I'm becoming too. My attention span is becoming too low for this game, Sheep. I can't. I have trouble. Why is the so bright on that side? Hold up. A little better. Who thinks of this stuff? Oh look. Faster than light propulsion drive that allows Starship to attain warp speed and jump between neighboring systems. User is advised to access hyper intergalactic map. Blueprint memory lost. We need 5 microprocessors, we could get it. Let's just try that. Missing components. Oh, for goodness sake. What? Carbon nanotubes. I need more carbon. I don't have any. Can I put this thing in my Oh yeah, look, condensed carbon goes back to carbon. 1, 2, bus! I got scared. Alright. I'm slowly learning here. Oh no. There. Alright, you blue weirdo. I understand this. I try so many games, as soon as too many NPCs get involved, there's too much bullshit around the bush. I just kind of have no idea where everything is going. It's like so many, and they're all like, it's just like so much. It's like you're thrown into this, you're like a little kid who's a little nuts, and you're thrown into this 6-story toy shop. And you say, go! And you're like, oh, I have an airplane, a remote control car, bunny, and everything. I'm gonna take a break in 1 second, Alexa. I just want to tick this fucking box that says, buy a blueprint or something. I want that box ticked, okay? Final Fantasy Game Sheepa says, have no fucking idea what the fuck I'm doing. Too much talk. The online ones always. Anyways, great analogy. Every starship is special. The toy store one, yeah. Let me tend to yours. Okay, I agree. Yeah, all starships. Let's try this. Okay, here you go. Is this it? Are we ready? I am ready to left click on my mouse here to press the mouse button, and hopefully it will tick out that fucking box. Ready? Go. Technology memory lost, cannot unlock. Unable to learn technology. So how the fuck do I have to? Is it this one? Blueprint known. How the hell do I find a blueprint? Where do I buy the blueprint? The toy store copy. can't hear everything is going crazy to the end stream. I can't hear the monitoring audio, so but thank you here. So yeah, I want to check this. Visit old friends, purchase technology. I talked to them. Purchase technology blueprints or new base parts. Okay. Whoa, getting... I've talked to them. They don't want to... Maybe we're gonna have to do one of those missions after lunch. Fucking priest. Alright, let's go. Yes, he can fix many things. I talked to him and he won't fix my problem. I'll not be able to buy technology or purchase technology blueprints. Alright. Alright, time for lunch. This is too much. This anomaly is gonna do my head in. Oh look, there's a couple of guys here. Look at this thing. I'm a wanderer. All right. Is it? Did they want me to do this? Is it this guy? Already collected. Here's Bauna banner, that's kind of cute. So much stuff. Alright. People, outro time. I will be back, where's my credit? I have to change the typeface on those. So I'll be back after lunch. Thanks so much for dropping by. And, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna fry an egg. I'm gonna take some leftover potatoes that we dug up from the garden. I'm gonna take those out of the fridge. I'm going to get these little carrots out of the fridge too. I'm gonna fry that egg and then I'm going to eat it with the potatoes and the little carrots. I'm gonna make another coffee and I'll be back. Thank you Galaxia, thank you Sheepa for dropping by. And apologies again for just disappearing without saying, you know, putting a notice somewhere. I want to get my schedule back up so that, and a status thing, so that you can see that things are okay. Potential for a trip to Belgium before the end of the year. When I go see my mom. If you are nearby, maybe we could finally meet up. I know that Belgium and Netherlands are not far from each other, but I have a couple of friends in Belgium that I may drop by and visit if I'm able to. It depends on prices and all sorts of stuff. But or maybe I can go over the border, the Netherlands, and meet you for a beer or dinner or something. Let's see what happens. I'll stay in touch. Yeah, exactly. It's really close, right? So, is Futura Light, hold up. Raid. Is Futura Light streaming? Let's go check it out. I'll just leave you a Futura. And, I'll be back a little later after lunch. So, thanks again for dropping by. Going to raid for tuner. Bubble bath weekend. Awesome. I have a couple of friends there too. I mean, their apartment's pretty small, but let's see what happens. All right, rating in 15, 12, 10, 9er, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, raid.